Authorities begin safety awareness campaigns to prevent reoccurrence of tanker explosion. Vice President Kashim Shettima pledges to protect journalism as he met with NUJ leadership.
What binds us together surpasses whatever that divides us.
House of Representatives raise alarm over harmful chemicals in frozen foods. Hello and welcome to the late evening news on NTA News 24, live from Abuja. I am Vivian Izadifi. Government and sub-government agencies have continued to visit the scene of the tanker explosion that claimed many lives, leaving others critically injured. Musa Mikhail reports that awareness campaigns were advocated to avoid future reoccurrence.
The National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, and delegation from the Niger State government were at the scene of the tanker explosion to assess the root cause and also forestall future reoccurrence. Bad road was identified as the major cause of the accident and advocated the need to step up sensitization campaigns on the dangers associated with scooping petroleum products whenever such accidents occur.
This explosion occurred as a result of bad road coupled with the nature of our youth. Whenever the tanker had an accident, they will just rush to the scene, and the best thing they can do is to scoop the fuel. And in this one is a scenario where the youth that are scooping the fuel had an issue with the driver, and eventually the whole thing turned to incident.
The state government, on its part, has supported the victims with cash donation and some consumables.
Items and commodities have also been prepositioned. Like you can see, the vehicle that came with us came with these essential commodities and drugs, and worth over 10 million naira.
The state government further seeks the federal government's intervention to fix dilapidated roads to prevent similar tragedies. Musa Mikhail, NTA News.
Still on the tanker explosion, the Northern Senators Forum extends condolences to the government and people of Niger State over the tragic tanker explosion that occurred in Kacha local government area, claiming the lives of about 38 persons. In a statement, chairman of the forum, Senator Abdulaziz Yaradua, expressed sadness and prayed for the repose of the departed souls, describing the tragic incident as a reminder to prioritize road safety and the enforcement of safety protocols, particularly with regards to the transportation of hazardous materials. The forum asked the Federal Road Safety Corps to intensify efforts in ensuring that tankers and other vehicles are roadworthy and comply with safety standards. Federal Road Safety Corps is warning Nigerians, especially motorists and commuters, against distracted driving and the dangerous practice of scooping fuel from falling tankers, identified as contributing to road traffic crashes in the country. Court Marshal Shehu Mohammed handed this warning at an Ember Month sensitization campaign in Abuja. Oyeyemi Ajayi has details.
Now, in the middle of the Ember months, activities of the Federal Road Safety Corps is on top gear, especially its campaign activities, warning motorists against road traffic offenses. This time around, stand against distractive driving becomes the major concern, as the Corps Marshal Shehu Mohammed, represented by the Corps Public Education Officer Segun Ogungbemide, took the campaigns to Jabi, Zuba and Gwaripa parks, asking commercial bus drivers and tricycle riders to act right.
If your driver is making call while driving, that's distracted driving. Please advise him. If your driver is drinking or eating while driving, please tell him it's distracted driving. And if your driver is even making overtaking at a wrong place, it's distraction, because definitely it would derail And these are the things that lead to road traffic crashes. And it's not just about internal distraction. We have external distractions. And that's why we are telling drivers to adopt defensive driving.
Top among its major areas of concern is cautioning Nigerians to desist from engaging in the acts of fuel siphoning and scooping, noting the dangers inherent is more than the gains. Oyeyemi Ajayi, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the Federal Road Safety Corps, Kogi State Command, has flagged off the 2025 Ember Month campaign in Lokoja with a roadshow around major streets in the metropolis, sensitizing motorists and the general public to be safety conscious ahead of the festive period. The Ember Month campaign, with the theme, "Take responsibility for your safety, stop distracting driving." Solomon Ayidehi reports.
Kogi, being a transit state connecting other states of the Federation, including the FCT, is a melting pot for vehicles and travelers from the north and southern parts of the country. As the festive period approaches, ensuring free flow of traffic and reducing road crashes on the highways become expedient. It is in this light that the Federal Road Safety Corps, Kogi State Command, in line with the directive of the Corps Marshal, embarks on a road show to sensitize the public and road traffic managers on safe motoring before, during, and after the festivities.
This year, let it be crash-free. Let everywhere be peaceful, and everybody to take responsibility of their safety.
We really give them the exact awareness they get. I believe road crashes will reduce at the minimum rate.
A motorcade from Ganaja Junction with a brief stopover at Aingba Motor Park, passing through major streets in the city center and finally terminating at Paparanda Square. Road safety officials emphasize the importance of obeying traffic rules and regulations to guarantee free flow of traffic and reduce carnages on highways.
If driver they drive dangerously inside the motor, you know talk. Now you are on your own, no. If driver branch for one particular place where they take paragraph for there, where you know talk, you are on your own.
Motorists and other road users are expected to be responsible to safeguard lives, knowing that it is while alive that they celebrate. In Lokoja, Solomon Ayedehi, NTA News.
Vice President Kashim Shettima has assured the Nigerian Union of Journalists that the Tinubu administration remains an ally of the media and is committed to protecting and advancing journalism profession in the country. He gave the assurance when he hosted a delegation of the NUJ leadership led by the national president, Al-Hassan Yahya, at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. State House correspondent Abdurrahman Jibrila reports.
National executives of the Fourth Estate of the Realm at the Presidential Villa to meet with the Vice President. And the Vice President started by recalling on how President Tinubu has long been supportive of the media and will not deviate from his consistent track record of upholding the integrity of the journalism profession in Nigeria.
I want to thank you. In spite of all the challenges, you have done creditably well in supporting the government. And we are one nation tied to a common destiny. What binds us together supersedes whatever that divides us. For me, I would rather be a small fish in a big pond than be a big fish in a small pond. And politics is about optics, about perception. We came in with negative perception.
Noting that both government and the citizens expect a lot from the media, emphasizing that journalism profession stands almost at par with the judiciary, as journalists are expected to uphold public officials accountable and educate on issues of governance.
So uneasy lies the head that wears the crown, and we are not complaining, no. Leadership is about continuity. Governance is about continuity. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. We knew the challenges facing us. We brace up for the challenges, and the nation is better for it. And I believe in the fullness of time, posterity will be kind to Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
NUJ is an umbrella body of all practicing journalists in Nigeria.
The Nigeria Union of Journalists sought partnerships with TED Fund, universities, and international media institutes to uplift training standards across the profession, as well as the creation of a permanent government media liaison platform under the Office of the Vice President to foster regular engagement, clarify national policies, and prevent the vacuum breeding misinformation.
We believe that under your watch and with the support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this administration can be remembered not just for reforming the economy, but also for protecting every freedom that guarantees a stable, informed, and united Nigeria.
Noting, however, that the press will always maintain the right to speak truth to power for the survival of democracy, with firm support in key areas of national development, despite the economic headwinds facing Nigeria. From the State House, Abraham Jibrila, NTA News.
The House of Representatives has raised a red flag over the alleged use of harmful chemicals as preservatives in frozen food and other edible commodities in Nigeria, saying it's a ticking time bomb that opens the flanks of the nation's public health. National Assembly correspondent Mitaire Iben reports that the House Committee on Nutrition and Food Security has been mandated to lead an investigation into the menace and profile far-reaching solutions.
On the use of dangerous chemicals such as formalin, sniper, kerosene, and other harmful preservatives in frozen foods and other consumable items. Worried that these chemicals are often used to extend the shelf life of food products, which can be harmful for consumption, cancerous, and damage organs. NAFDAC, the Standard Organization of Nigeria, SON, and the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, saddled with the responsibility of ensuring food safety, have been alleged to exhibit complicity and negligence.
President Bola Tinubu has formally received 2 senators who recently joined the All Progressives Congress, APC. President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, led the senators to the presidential villa this Wednesday evening. The senator, Kaila Semelia Dahua, Bauchi North, and Akwam Jeribe, Cross River North, who were members of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, had recently announced their defection on the floor of the Senate. President of the Senate, Akpabio, says their reason for defection is based on national interests.
But as a result of the, what I may call Mr. President's policies that have tended to turn things around economically, and particularly in terms of revenue generation for the nation, they found it expedient to come in and join him to build Nigeria. Theirs is nothing but patriotism. They are not interested in which political party is in power. They are interested in who can run Nigeria, who can improve Nigeria, who can put food on the tables of Nigerians.
Because the president is really doing well, and I want to come in and support him.
We are not joining another political party, or we are joining for anything but as patriotic Nigerians to move Nigeria forward, because we believe the president is doing very well economically, in the security area, and everywhere. So I think we just want to join this winning team so that we will win together.
You are still watching the news you are still watching the late night news on NTA News24. More reports shortly. Stay with us.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to...
The the only tomato paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the federal government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness. Eat healthy to live longer. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount.
Tomato paste, the taste of Nigeria.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African road.
Glad to have you back. A faction of the new Nigerian People's Party, led by Abu Major, is urging the Independent National Electoral Commission to review and implement past judgments passed by courts regarding disputes in political parties. This is coming ahead of the resumption of the new INEC chairman, Professor Joash Amuputon.
This is a clarion call and passionate appeal to the Honorable and to the General of the Federation to advise the new INEC chairman on the uploading of NNPP national officers in accordance to the judgment of Federal Capital Territory High Court, judgment that was delivered by His Lordship, Honorable Justice N.A. Azan, on the 3rd of April 2025. In the same vein, we know that the new INEC chairman, the erudite Professor Joash Amuputon, is capable of doing the right thing because he promised that he's going to right all the wrongs.
The federal government has approved the disbursement of 32.9 billion naira across all implementing gateways under the Basic Healthcare Provision Fund. This comes as the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Muhammad Ali Pate, unveiled the revised BHCPF Guideline 2.0 designed to enhance coordination and improve health outcomes across the country. Oluseyi Diabo has more.
The 12th meeting of the Basic Healthcare Provision Fund, BHCPF, Ministerial Oversight Committee, marking the third quarter session for 2025. Key implementers of the BHCPF program are gathered to assess progress, measure impacts, and address challenges, particularly in the area of data collection and reliability.
More than 11,000 pregnant women have already received support in terms of emergency services. We've seen steady increase in utilization of primary health care. In the first 2 quarters of 2025, more than 80 million visits to primary healthcare centers have been recorded. We've discussed data.
A major highlight of the session is the official unveiling of the BHCPF 2.0 guideline, which promises stronger accountability and improved efficiency in health financing.
The guideline will guide the distribution of the 32.9 billion naira to be disbursed before the end of October to all the state and the primary healthcare centers, with the expectation that it will translate into improvement in the quality of services that they are delivering to Nigerians. We have also activated the joint task force, which will work with the ICPC to ensure that the funds that have been released will be used at the communities and used well.
So some of the
critical outcomes and outputs from these MOC meetings. One of them is to demonstrate better coordination among the various stakeholders and more effort to ensure that the data that we push out are reliable, putting in place mechanism for in-house validation of such data.
Among other resolutions, the federal government reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening oversight and ensuring greater transparency across the health sector through continued reforms of the Ministerial Oversight Committee. In Abuja, Olusheye Adiagbo, NTA News.
Kogi State Government, through the Adolescent Girls Initiative for Learning and Empowerment, is intensifying efforts at helping young girls in the state to achieve their educational dreams. As part of this initiative, the state government has commenced the distribution of conditional cash transfer ATM cards to beneficiaries in the 3 senatorial districts in Kogi. Jonathan Omojali reports that the initiative is aimed at reducing financial burden and encourage adolescent girls to acquire education.
Yes, sir. If you are happy, say hi.
Hi. A wave of excitement is sweeping through schools across Kogi State. For many young girls, financial challenges will no longer be a barrier to their dream of quality education. This renewed hope is driven by the Kogi State Adolescent Girls Initiative for Learning and Empowerment Project, AGILE. Through its conditional cash transfer program and the ongoing distribution of ATM cards, the project is lifting a major burden off parents and students, ensuring that finances no longer stand between girls and their education.
We are happy because of this AGILE program that they brought to us. It made our children to be eager to come to school.
I'm happy for the things that the government are doing for us. They help us so that we'll continue our education.
The project coordinator of the Kogi State AGILE, Ahmed Tijani, expressed satisfaction with the smooth, transparent and impactful distribution of conditional cash transfer ATM cards to beneficiaries across Kogi State.
During the flag off, we made it abundantly clear. The governor emphasized it, that this money cannot be spent for any other thing other than to make the adolescent child a bit more comfortable, in school. And that's and I'm happy. That is what I have done my back-end check, and I can tell you without missing words that the parents are not deviating.
The program is across the 21 AGA in Kogi State, and which we have covered up to 8 local governments. Today we'll make it 9 local governments.
The CCT component remains a pillar of AGILE's mission, promoting girl child empowerment through education, financial inclusion and social support, and ensuring that no girl in Kogi State is left behind in the pursuit of learning, dignity and self-reliance. Jonathan Omajali, NTA News.
Trade expos are no longer showgrounds. They are platforms where ideas meet capital and opportunities meet ambition. In Abuja, the 2025 Business and Investment Expo is unlocking the city's investment potential and positioning the FCT as a key hub for commerce and technology in West Africa. Alika Panachiarua has more.
At the heart of Nigeria's emerging economy, trade expos are driving transformation, forging partnerships, unlocking new investments, and powering innovation across sectors. The 2025 Abuja Business and Investment Expo stands out as a bold statement of intent, a commitment to growth, sustainability, and a smarter technology-driven future. From real estate and tourism to agri-businesses, renewable energy, ICT, and smart infrastructure, the Expo showcased a wide range of sectors ripe for both local and foreign investments.
I commend the Abuja Investment Company Limited for organizing this summit, providing the platform for fostering strategic partnership that will contribute to the economic advancement of the Federal Capital Territory. This expo aligns perfectly with the vision of advancing an economy built on innovation, productivity, and enterprise.
Bringing the public and private sectors together in one room
is very important, and that is how real sustainable change begins.
For entrepreneurs, it is more than visibility. It is a launchpad for networking, pitching to investors, and scaling innovative ideas to the global markets.
Inaugural edition of this happened sometime last year in 2024, and now we're building on that. So it's like upscaling.
The creatives are waiting, and tourism is also waiting. I'm also waiting for my own investment opportunity.
Exhibitors and investors from Africa, Europe, and Asia displayed cutting-edge products and sustainable solutions, all aimed at expanding the frontiers of Nigeria's investment space. In Abuja, Alika Okpanachi, Arua, NTA News.
And that concludes the late evening news on NTA News 24. Thanks for watching. I'm Vivian Izadifi. Bye for now.